Mr. Musmade is not there, so Mr. Bhave will present the paper in place of Mr. Musmade. Mr. Bhave, please.
Check this. I give us a better well, Davis. So you got to at the enemy, go to them.
Respectful Chairman Dani sir, respectful Co-Chairman Pachpote sir, dear delegates and my colleagues, good afternoon to you all. Today I am in front of you on behalf of Mr. Adik Pawar, who is going to present this paper, but in his absence I am going to present the paper regarding our experience at Sai Priya Sugars in Karnataka.
Keep going. Why up that? When it's in it. Did it not in the city? Send.
You continue your presentation, it will
Okay.
come.
Okay. So as we all know that many sugar factories in India, they produce double sulfitation, they produce sugar by double sulfitation process, and it is called as plantation white sugar. But now growing awareness regarding consumption of sulfur, many sugar factories have started producing refined sugar or sulfur-less sugar and totally eliminating the use of sulfur in the sugar factories. By double sulfitation process, next slide. Okay. Normally the plantation white sugar contains around 20 to 70 ppm of sulfur dioxide. Due to this higher sulfur content, the double sulfitation or plantation white sugar produced is not sellable in the international market. So in view of growing awareness of sulfur-free sugar, not only beneficial for human body, but also for environment, it is now right time for the Indian sugar industry to adopt production of sulfur-free sugar. So the process of production of sulfur-free sugar mainly has four parts: that production of raw sugar by edification, then raw sugar remelting, screening, clarification and filtration, melt concentration, pan boiling, crystallization, and centrifugation. So our first aim should be the production of better quality raw sugar. For this purpose, two-stage rotary screen at mill house, then raw juice flow stabilization, hot row juice screen will help. This will reduce the maximum quantity of bagasse from juice before entering to the juice defecator or juice sulfider. Then pH automation, defecated juice flow stabilization, temperature control of defecated juice. This will help to reduce the color of raw sugar. And as we are producing raw sugar, we can use continuous pan for a massicute. So the raw sugar produced from raw sugar centrifugal will be delivered to raw sugar minglers. Raw sugar minglers are generally kept below the centrifugal machine, and if there is no enough space to install the refinery just adjacent to our boiling house, then in that case belt conveyor or hoppers are kept below the centrifugal machine, and it is then taken to the raw sugar melter. Raw sugar melter is generally having 3 compartment type horizontal melter. A suitable stirrer arrangement having RPM around 16 is given in each compartment. The raw sugar melt is bricks of raw sugar melt is generally kept around 60 to 62 degree, and temperature is around 68 degrees Celsius. And for keeping the bricks and temperature, automation is must. So we provide bricks transmitter at the outlet of melter, and the signals are provided to the hot water control valve in the inlet piping of hot water to the melter. And steam control valve is provided to control the outlet temperature with the means of RTD and temperature transmitter. So the raw sugar melt is then heated and screened, and then it is taken to the raw melt buffer tank at ground floor. We add color precipitant at the raw sugar raw melt tank at the ground floor, and then it is pumped to the direct contact heater. At direct contact heater, the temperature of melt is kept around 80 to 85 degree. Temperature automation is provided. The heated melt then passes through the 3-compartment reaction vessel. The first 2 compartments are for reaction purpose and the third compartment is for aeration purpose. Before in the first compartment we add lime sucrate and phosphoric acid. Then the melt is overflowed into the aeration chamber where micronized air is mixed with the melt by help of aeration disc. After aerator, in the pipeline, flotation polymer is added.
Yeah.
Aerated melt is then passed through the center tube of the clarifier or melt clarifier, where the scum generated is floated at the top surface and the clear melt is collected from the bottom side takeoff coil. With the help of telescopic valve, the clear melt is taken to the clear melt tank located at ground floor. The scum resulted from clarifier is taken in the scum tank at ground floor and pumped to the 3-stage scum desweetening system. In this system, the sweet water resulted from first stage scum clarifier is taken to raw sugar melter by gravity, and the diluted scum or desweetened scum is taken to mud tank of the decanter system in the Sai Priya Sugar factory. For melt clarification system, we need 4 chemicals: color precipitant, phosphoric acid, lime sucrate or milk of lime, and flotation polymer. Color precipitant, phosphoric acid and flotation polymer dosing is in atom mode with respect to the melt flow, and lime sucrate or milk of lime dosage is controlled to adjust the final pH required, generally around 7. Thereafter, the stage is of melt filtration. For melt filtration, we use multi-bed filters having minimum 6 number of layers. So filtered melt, in the multi-bed filter, the clear melt is fed from the top side, and through all the 6 layers, the melt is passed at downward side, and it is collected and taken away in the filtered melt tank. The multi-bed filter, there should be minimum 2 numbers of multi-bed filter because we have to backwash. We have one provision to backwash the multi-bed filter. So in Sai Priya factory, we are having total 3 numbers of multi-bed filter, out of which 2 are running and 1 is under backwash mode. The backwash, the entire operation of multi-bed filter is in atom mode. So after multi-bed filter, the filtered melt is pumped to 50 micron back filters and then taken to melt concentrator. At melt concentrator, we maintain the bricks of melt around 68 to 70 degrees Celsius. Then after it comes to the concentrated melt tank and further pumped to the pan boiling station. In melt clarification system, these are the system controls or automation loops: raw melt bricks temperature, screen melt flow stabilization, screen melt temperature, melt pH, atochemical dosing, clear melt flow stabilization, multi-bed filtered flow control, multi-bed filter, backwash in atom mode, and filtered melt flow stabilization. These are the automation loops, and we provide SCADA system for that. These are some photographs of the installation. Here at the ground floor, we can see melt tanks. At 8-meter level, melt clarifier, 2 number melt clarifiers and 3 number multi-bed filters are installed. Above that, chemical preparation and dosing tanks. And at the 15-meter level, direct contact heater is installed. To our right, we can see the melt concentrator at top, and behind it, there is a centrifugal station. These are few pictures of raw sugar and sulfur-free sugar. This is a simple block diagram from raw sugar melting, melt screening, melt clarification, then after melt filtration, then melt concentration, pan boiling, sulfur-less sugar will be produced, and after R3, the R3 molasses will be sent back to the raw sugar house for recovery. So the advantages of the system is sulfur is totally eliminated,
So the sugar.
100% saving in the sulfur cost, 30% saving in the lime cost, improved keeping quality, lower insoluble matter in the sugar produced,
Yeah.
lesser risk of inversion loss because all the system operation is done around neutral pH, rise in the recovery. These are some data collected at Sai Priya Sugars. The raw sugar color generally around 350 to 400 IU. At a few times it went up to 500 IU. Raw sugar melt around 400 to 550 IU. After multibed filter, the filter melt color was around 250 to 300 IU. R1 sugar below 30. They have separate provision for bagging of R1 sugar and separate provision for bagging of R2 plus R3 sugar. So R2 plus R3 sugar color combinedly was around 60 IU, and the sugar color analysis is done by method 8. So after having this sulfur-less sugar, the sulfur-less sugar plant can be converted further into a totally refined sugar plant by adopting any of this process. We have three options for that: ion exchange, powder activated carbon, or granulated activated carbon system. So I am thankful to the management of MRN Group for providing me the opportunity to present this paper, and also to DSTA to allow me to present this paper. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Bhave. A good presentation.
Thank you, sir.
I have small comments and one question.
Yes, sir.
You told during your presentation that message should not go with the people wrong message. This is the only idea.
Yes, sir.
Your presentation is good. Everything is good. You told that the raw sugar which is produced in the centrifugal, you are sending it to mingler.
Yes,
But
sir.
you told there is an option you can take it by a belt conveyor also,
Yes, sir.
which is totally wrong option. One should not do that. Raw sugar handling should not be do. When you do the raw sugar handling, there is always a loss. You put in the bag, you